What has your mindset got to do with your level of success? Well, if you're an entrepreneur, you know that this is absolutely pivotal and critical to you getting what it is that you want. My name's Nicola, and welcome to this week's blog. So many times when I'm speaking with people, they tell me that they've got all this amazing knowledge. They know exactly what it is that they need to do. They know exactly what it is that they need to say. They know the actions that they need to take, and they know that they need to be doing something, right? They know that they need to be taking action. A huge problem with this, if you don't have your mindset tweaked, is that no matter what happens, you're going to keep getting the same result. I think it was Einstein that said, the very definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again while expecting a different result. You and I both know this to be true. Now, I know in my entrepreneurial journey, I've been doing this stuff. I've actually started creating businesses since about 2006. So for the last 10 or so years, I've been running businesses in various different ways, from selling and importing jewelry to coaching and style coaching and training entrepreneurs. What I know, a huge issue, not just from myself, but also from you guys, managing your mindset's a huge deal. Now, one of the best ways that I know to explain this stuff, it's kind of like, you know how we have our negative self-talk. So there's the rah, 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 the gremlins that live inside our heads that say, well, why would anybody listen to you? No one's going to buy your stuff anyway, so why bother? Or I was just going to go and create this thing, and then so-and-so went and did it, and they beat me to the post, right? They're all mindset issues. Self-sabotaging behavior, things like you know that you need to hop on that phone and speak to that client, or you know you've got to get on the phone and talk to that prospect, and yet you don't. You know that if you want to make sales, you've got to talk to people. And sometimes what happens is that before you pick up the phone, and I know that this used to happen to me, and it happens all the time with clients before they start becoming a client. They're like, I've got all these people to ring, and yet I don't want to call them. And so they'll go and do busy stuff like vacuuming, making sure that there's all the lines in the carpet that are all proper, right? Washing the dog, cleaning the cat, washing the car, whatever it might be. They don't actually take the action to hop on the phone. Now, you know the process. You know you need to do it. You know to make sales, you need to talk to people, right? Yet so many people don't do it, and that is a mindset issue. So what we need to do is get really clear on what those gremlins, those negative self-talk, those negative self-talkers, what it is that they're saying, and get rid of them and replace them with things that are really positive and positive self-talk, or even better, no self-talk. Could you imagine what it would be like just to be totally calm, in the zone, zen, taking aligned, clear and exact action so that you know that you can get what it is that you want? Imagine that for a moment. It's really funny because I traveled to the States quite a few times, and this last trip, just a few weeks ago actually, I was more calm and centered and grounded than I have ever been before. And I really put it down to the fact that I just had stopped thinking about what might happen, what hadn't happened, what the last trip was like, what this trip is going to be like. There was no sense of expectation. It was just like, okay, cool. Well, this is what we're doing now. Let's just be in the moment and enjoy it. And that's really what you want to be doing with your business, with your marketing, with your sales, with your blogging, with your content creation, with your delivery, with your programs, with everything. You just want to be present to the present, doing what it is that you do best, because you know that that's what's going to generate and elicit the best kind of result. So step one, in order for you to do this, you want to identify what that negative self-talk is. Is it a negative program that's just running in the background? Is it a belief that you've got going on that's kind of like become bigger than Ben-Hur and, running around in your head, battering you about? And really either replace it with something more positive, which is always a good thing to do. Like replace it with something more positive and focus on doing what it is that you do. So less thinking, more doing, right? So really step into that action mode. And that's really where it's almost like a system reset, right? a mindset system reset so that you can just get on with the job at hand and do what it is that you need to be able to do. Now, if you have any questions, you're very welcome to leave them below this video. You're very welcome to head over to Facebook and ask me any questions. I'm always running free trainings, so check out the events in the tab on the website here. My name is Nicola Moras, and I can't wait to hear how you're going with this. If you need further help, then reach out. Let's get that for you, because I know that this is one of the absolute keys, the foundational keys to you being as successful as you deserve and helping so many people all over the world. My name's Nicola, and I'll talk to you soon.